How about you? We live, Sonny.
Live.
We are on the internet.
About not to be live.
Yeah?
This morning.
Why? Oh, yeah?
Rattle.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, let's see. There's Tony's Tractor Adventure. How about you, buddy? Jason, Mashed Tater, Joe, James, Fred. Good to see you guys in here. Appreciate you stopping in. Tony says there's got an ice storm there in Tennessee. Yeah, I saw that on the Weather Channel. And it looks like it's just going across the state of Tennessee. So, lucky you, right? But let's see. Let me read some of the comments. Perfect weather in Orlando. We had an overcast day. We had a couple of showers off and on, but not too bad. Richard Hughes, how about you, buddy? Steve Mack, hey, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you guys. There's Alexandre. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing good tonight. It's a little icy in Kentucky, Mashed Tater says. Yeah, we don't have that problem down here. We got some chilling rain, but what did it rain for? Maybe off and on about an hour.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, something like that. So it hasn't been much. I love the Will It Start video, Lance says. Cheers, I appreciate that. We had fun doing that. So for those of you, we'll let a couple more people get in the room here, but for those of you that are in the room now or in the live stream now, this is my stepdad Sonny. He's from North Carolina, and they come down and play snowbirds down here in Florida when the weather gets cold. So they'll come spend a couple weeks with me. If you've been watching our channel, was it 2 years ago? You came down,
yeah,
and we moved the shed and done some stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So he's actually been in a couple of videos prior to this. But man, I'm telling you, dude, we've probably filmed 8 videos since you've been here.
Probably.
People are going to be like, you're going to be a regular, and people are going to be like,
no, I ain't going to be there. I'll be North Carolina.
Yeah, but I'm still. These videos are going out till May, June, July. People are like, how long Sonny staying with you? I'm like, he was gone months ago, man. So there's Mark. How about you, buddy? Let the party begin. Brutal Bob's in the house. 15 degrees and dropping. Not much of a party when it's 15 degrees. So anyway, James says hello, Sonny.
Hello. How you doing?
Tractor Hyatt. Yeah, Sonny, he's a cool cat, man. I got him down here. And if you remember last week when me and Gina were on here, we talked about we were going to rent a Dozer. I don't think we had it. Did we have it last week? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Did we have it last week?
Because you said you were going to run it before I got here.
Yeah. And so we did. We've had it we've had like 9 or 10 days now. Yeah. And me and Sonny's been, I'm telling you what, man, the daggum weather's been off and on. You know what I mean? Either we've had some good days and some bad days, and he's only here for 2 weeks, so we're like, daggum, man, I got to hurry up, get this get this stuff taken care of while I got some help, But I picked a bad time to rent a Dozer for a month. I should have waited till March, April, May. Somewhere it didn't rain 2 weeks while you were down here.
We're still getting work done.
We're getting work done. Yeah, but you like to quit about every hour and a half. You take an hour and a half break.
I don't.
You like an hour on, an hour.
I don't quit once I hit that sleep. I'm there to dark. I'm there to dark.
Oh, Kathy Livermore says, "Hey, Sonny, can I get your autograph?"
Sure, you can. I'll give it to Rod too.
Yeah, you must have some neighbors coming in there. So, Kathy, here's the thing: if you and Roger ain't watching these lives, and Sonny ain't, I'm not, get mad at you unless you. The only time if Sonny draws in the crowds, So anyway, but good to see everybody. How this family doing? JD Tank videos. Yeah, we're doing great. Everybody's doing great down here. We're just having a blast with this doggone Dozer that we're playing around with. We've got some videos made. We've got the new driveway cut in, so we're already working on that. We've got some roads cleared. We got some lots, some site work done back in the back 40 there. Done a bunch today, and I'm telling you, man, that Bulldozer makes some quick work of some stuff, man. So Emery says, "Are you near Bonifay?" Yeah, everybody's near Bonifay in the Panhandle. So is Sonny's Gina's dad? No, Mark, he's my stepdad. Tommy is Gina's dad. So you've seen Tommy in a ton of videos. If you watch any of our Will It Start videos, and he's in a couple more too, but most of the Will It Start videos, Tommy's in there. Kevin Brewer, how about you, buddy? Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. So, Sonny, what did you do for a living before you retired?
I've done construction for 30 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, like house? You build houses?
No, we built chemical plants.
Oh, big construction.
Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I was multi-craft and hung iron.
Yeah.
Run heavy equipment.
Yeah, like cranes and stuff.
Yeah, I run cranes.
But this is the first time you've ever run a bulldozer, though.
It might look like it. I think I do pretty far for old man.
Yeah, I think so. Bob says when we're going to start seeing the Dozer videos. I think the first one is scheduled for the 19th, Bob. Somewhere around there when we actually get it, and then they just start coming in after that. So, Chris, how about you? Yeah. So, Bob, stay tuned for that because we've made a ton of them so far. Gina looks a bit different. Yeah, not quite as good looking as Gina, is he? Oh man, but we've been having a blast with Sonny and my mom down. It's been a fun time. Richard said, "I'd like your Will It Start video." Thanks a lot, Richard. We appreciate it. But we're a tractor channel, really, to be honest with you. We like our tractor videos. But Ben says, "How y'all doing?" We're great. Thanks for stopping in, Ben. We appreciate it. And Ohio's in the house. Will you ever do a Will It Start in Michigan? Joe, if we do, it will be in the summertime, not in the winter time. And then, but I doubt it. I mean, that's a long way to get. Michigan's probably 12 hours from here. No. Listen, they didn't misdiagnose you, James. God answered that prayer, buddy. That's awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Charles wants to know about the fire truck. So Charles, we're not going to go. If you missed the live last week when we talked about the fire truck, but I'll hit it again. We're going to go back to the fire truck in March because February we're still in deer season in February, and that fire truck is actually sitting on a bunch of hunting property, and so they out of respect to hunters and the fact I don't want to get shot in the head out there during deer season, they got we'll go back out there in March and look at that fire truck. But we're going to go back for sure. You should come see the snow. They actually came down Sunday, and it was snowing in North Carolina. Yeah, well, you said it snowed all the way back to Alabama, didn't you?
Yeah, down almost.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I ain't all about that, dude. You should come see. I mean, obviously I've been around snow and I've been in 26 countries in my whole life, but in my career. But I'm not a fan of snow at all. There's Hidden Oaks. Hey, Chip and Nicole, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you. North Georgia, Tim Freeman. How about you, buddy? Yeah, I know, Tony, for sure, man. And I think this chat is just a little lagging. So, if I'm taking a minute to answer your questions, there you go. But winter for Will It Start? I'll fly down and bring it. No. Gotta wait for that. Well, I'm a tropical. Today I was in. Today I was in short sleeves, and then I put shorts on about, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock. I put shorts on. So, Rick, how about you? No, James. Did you let Sonny take the Branson? You actually haven't drove the Branson yet, have you? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that soon. Yeah, he can drive Brutus, and as long as you don't tear it up, because you've been on the Dozer the whole time. Yeah. So
daylight to dark.
Sonny, I told you, Sonny. I said you gotta be honest when you're on the internet. I
am honest.
You can't say you work in daylight to dark.
Why not?
Because it's not honest. He works about 3 hours. He got about 3 hours.
Hey. You're that dentist office half day.
Yeah. But when I come back, you still was in the same place with that Dozer.
Well, you didn't tell me to move.
I had to go to the dentist today, y'all. Y'all believe that? So Joe, funny. You should let Sonny drive the Oliver. Okay. So here's what I told Sonny earlier. I want to make a video. So we cut in a new driveway. And we used the dozer for that and stuff. But what we need to do is we need to use that box blade or the land plane. I ain't figured it out yet, to actually smooth it out and get it graded a little bit. So what I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put Sonny on the Oliver with the landscape rake, with the Homestead Implements landscape rake, and let him go in front of Brutus. And then I'll use my tractor and a box blade after he goes in front. So it would be like the Oliver going in front and then the Branson following right behind to clean up my driveway some. And anyway, it's that's funny you should say that, Joe, because I think that's what we're going to do. And my dog wants food or something evidently down there. Cold starts with dinosaur heavy equipment are my favorite. Deeper in the ground, the better. Yeah, any challenge is bringing your vice grips and maybe chainsaw, maybe a shovel. Yeah, so we released the felling mulcher yesterday. And it was, so let me tell y'all a little story. This is kind of behind the scenes because there's only 44 of you in the room. But this was kind of behind the scenes of that Will It Start video. There's some more Will It Starts coming from that area. And we were actually looking at some stuff. And me and the gentleman were talking. Me and Tommy, we met this gentleman. And he was like, hey, we got this, we got this, we got this. And I was like, that's cool. And he was like, yeah, and I got this other felling mulcher over here. And literally it was like, well, can I come see it? He was like, sure. And we went over there and I was like, can I film it? And he was like, sure. And so it was like, I didn't have any, I had a can of fuel with me. I didn't have any, and I had, of course I had my Crescent wrench. So that's really all I needed. You know what I mean? That's all you need is a Crescent wrench. And so I was just glad I had a can of fuel with me, but I didn't have, it was crazy. It was just a chance. It was a chance video to make. And I'm glad I did because it turned out to be a pretty cool video. Have y'all seen that yet? Have y'all seen the Will It Start video that we put out yesterday? Because I'm telling you, man, it was crazy. It literally, I throwed that screwdriver on that starter. Oh, it cranked right up. Tony, you better not forget to hit the thumbs up, dude. You need to do that. What's up, brother? Jose, hey, yeah. Thanks, Jose. Appreciate you, buddy. God bless, man. Jose Fernandez, good buddy of mine. Appreciate you stopping in. Be careful, Tony. Don't get out. I see you jumping a tree. Yeah, Tony, that's right. Yeah, because if I would have known what kind of shape that piece of equipment was in, I would have took a chainsaw, or I would have took some lobbers, or I would have took something to get those trees out of there, because I didn't. Yeah, I had batteries. That's right, Charles. I did have batteries, but I had the batteries because when we went up there to look at the stuff, we thought, okay, well, we'll do a couple videos with this guy, and we shot one, and then we had that, and then that's when he told us about the felling mulcher, and I was like, oh, that's cool, man. Let's go over there and check that one out. So it was, yeah, it started so easy. I couldn't believe it neither. It was crazy. I just wish, but I couldn't get none of the hydraulics to work and stuff. I wish I could have got it to at least demonstrate, the cutting head on it or anything like that. But I couldn't do anything with all that stuff. So, and y'all, there's a lot of things y'all don't see in the videos, but it was raining on and off, on and off, on and off. And I was like, gosh, man, this daggum sprinkling and raining and all that stuff. And then it rained hard for like 5 minutes and it quit. So, but yeah, those trees were tight. They were tight. You should see me jumping on those trees, man, like I was a kid again. I think that's why my back
is hurting.
I think that's why my back's hurt. But yeah, but so Sonny's down here. They're down here for 2 weeks, and that's why we rented the Bulldozer for a month, because we're going to use 2 weeks worth of Sonny's work, free labor from Sonny. So I got to feed him. Got to feed him. And so Sonny's going to do that for 2 weeks, but we're going to have this place looking like a desert by the time it's all.
We're down a lot of trees.
Yeah.
Since we started.
So let me tell y'all about what happened today, right? Let's see. Hang, see if you can get a wood, but there be, see if you get the car, model 1800 wood shark. Yeah. How about you, Jeremy? The truck chainsaw. Yeah, I do need to carry my chainsaw when I go to that kind of stuff, but I don't. But let me tell y'all what happened today. The craziest thing happened to me and Sonny today. You want to tell the story? Tell a story.
About the rattler?
Yeah. Well, you done ruined the surprise. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean, that's the surprise, the rattler.
Yeah. So tell it. Hey, Jay.
Well, I was clearing out while he was gone to the dentist. He came back and he said, let's walk down and see what already got cleared and where we're going to start to next. And we hadn't got within 5-6 foot, and Hank said, stop. And I knowed something, but I didn't know what, but I stopped. And there's a big old rattler. About 5 foot.
It's 5 foot.
And big and round.
Big. So if y'all follow me on Facebook or Instagram, y'all have already seen the picture. If you don't follow us on Facebook and Instagram, make sure you head over there to follow us on those platforms. But so this big, I mean, it was laid out too.
Oh yeah.
And
for a while.
Yeah, and I think that, so a couple things that I think of. One, I'm glad it was laid out. You know what I mean? So because we got pretty close. I think it might have launched at us. It might have struck out at us. That's how close we were. But it was laid out, so we knew. Well, I didn't know at the time, but because I was just stopping. Yeah, boy, he curled up quick. Yeah,
just a rattle.
Yeah, he threw that thing. But it's But anyway, so I said, oh my goodness, man. Well, then we start looking for others.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That stirred them up.
Yeah, we thought, because evidently he uncovered it with the bulldozer, you know. And how about you, Travis? Evidently, we uncovered it with a bulldozer because it was, I don't know, what, high 50s, low 60s.
Oh yeah, it was in the 50s.
Yeah. So I don't think that. I mean, I think it was a little too cold for snakes, but every day, g'day. But I'm telling you, man, I was like, oh my goodness gracious, this is crazy. And so here's what happened, right? And I don't care. I get a lot. I shot a rattlesnake in a video when I cranked up that Volvo semi, and I got so many comments. Why'd you kill that snake? Why did you kill that snake? And the reason we killed the snake over there at the place where we was cranking up that semi was because there's kids and stuff that play around there. We definitely didn't want to have poisonous snakes around that area. But the reason why we killed that snake today in our woods is because I hate snakes.
There you go. I agree with you.
Yeah, but nah, dude, I'm telling you, we was like, and I'll tell you another funny thing. So, okay, let me get back to the story. I go back and we see the snake, and we're like, oh,
holler, shoot it.
Yeah, he's like, shoot it. And I was like, well, I don't have my weapon on me. And so what we did is we get back to the house. I grab my 12 gauge, and I go back out there, and that snake is still sitting in the same spot. And I said, well, he made a bad decision by staying put, you know, because by the time we got back, I put on my snake boots, I got a snake bite kit and my 12 gauge, and I went back and there it's set, and we took care of business there. But but I tell you, when we were walking back out to re-find it, I guess you'd say,
we're doing a lot of looking.
Oh, doing tons of looking. And everything was a snake.
Everything moved. Root
stick. We was like, oh my goodness gracious, man! It was everything that you saw was a doggone snake, man.
If God hadn't been with us today, we'd stepped on it.
Yeah,
I mean, if it was heading dead straight.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's the biggest rattlesnake I've ever seen in person, outside of a zoo, or like some type of confined. Controlled environment. This was the biggest rattler that I've seen in the wild, I guess is an easier way to say that.
Hey, Mike,
man, I ain't kidding, dude. I wasn't excited about that at all. And then, but that thing curled up. But it was probably, we were talking about it, and I was like, it probably didn't even want to do that because it was cold. I mean, it was too cold for the snake.
It was too for him to be really
right
ready to get you, but he was curled up and rattling. And
how many rattles was on? How many?
Seven buttons.
Yeah, 7 buttons. Ain't it? Pickled rattlesnake is good. Yeah. 7. So was it 7 years old? Is that how that works? I don't know. I need to Google it. Yeah, because we thought it would be a little too cold for snakes out here, but evidently, like I say, I think we probably
Got him out of bed somewhere.
Yeah,
Buried up in the brush pile or something. All that stumps. Right. Up all them stumps.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, like I say on our Instagram account, I put a picture, and our Facebook account, we put a picture of it. It's the width of my tailgate on my truck. Yeah. I don't think Alaska probably has snakes. Probably not. Did you keep the rattles? Yeah, we did. I cut them off and gave them to him. So, how many you got? You've got a couple of them, don't you? Yeah. So, but anyway, but yeah. So that was an exciting day. I got was there a digger at the same place you did start yesterday? I thought I seen a long 75,000 guaranteed likes, Glenn says. No, that's funny, Anto. 13, Ronnie says. That's crazy. The dog, yeah, he's wanting food or something down there, Mark. But the temperature is what kept him there. I believe it was temporarily. Yeah, I think so too, Richard. I think I'm not a snake expert neither, but I think that it was. It looked like a diamond pattern on the back, but I'm not a snake expert, so I don't know. But I'm gonna Google timber rattler and see what they are, and I'm sure that the temperature is what kept them there. It was technically a female, because I do know how to sex a snake. Funny enough, but it was a female, which I'm glad that she is no longer around to reproduce. Just Arctic fuzzy snakes. No, I don't want the, and I don't think Hawaii has snakes neither. I don't think there's any snakes in Hawaii neither. I've seen one snake in my life. Yeah, this one was, man, I'm telling you, we got close. Oh my goodness, we got
way too close.
And I was like, oh my goodness, Sonny, that was a little too, but it made the video. I had the camera with me, and so it did make the video but that video won't be out till middle of March, somewhere around in there. So, but yeah, a lot of fun. Then I went to the dentist. I had who's 50 years old and gets a filling? Yeah, you know what I mean?
You do.
Here I am. I'm 50 years old, man. I gotta get a daggone filling. Well, it was a replacement filling, but James, what's up, buddy? Thanks. We don't see snakes that often, Mark says. Yeah, that's good. I hope we don't. Yeah, actually, we do see. We got a lot of black snakes here. Black racers, they call them, something like that. Which I don't mind, to be honest with you. They eat a lot of rats and things like that, and so I don't mind those. But they get too close to the house. Gina's like, nah, they got to go. We can't handle that. But let's see what else I got. Yeah, the rain. We talked about the rain, but the Will It Start videos. That Will It Start video is doing pretty good. It's doing good on the views. I really wish you guys would watch my tractor videos. But so we filmed another one. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but we did film another one that day. But I'll just leave it at that. So there's a couple more. There's a couple more Will It Starts coming down the pipe that we've got arranged. So we're pretty excited about that. We'll go back out to the fire truck. Tommy wants to go back out there and get. We'll take some plug wires with us, some JB weld. And Jay says the motor was clean on that machine, and got a wrench in the battery. That's right. So hey, I'm gonna mute y'all for 2 seconds. Hold on, just 1 second. Anyway, so sorry about that. I asked Gina to get our dog so he could quit barking. But anyway, Elijah says my 7.3 overheated. That's weird, Christian says, am I late? Yeah, we started about 25 minutes ago, but we appreciate you showing up. Thanks a lot. You don't have to come up on time. It's no big deal. Let's see. Yeah, Jay, I'm telling you, the engine was insane, dude. I couldn't believe how quick it cranked. I honestly could not believe how fast it cranked up. Did you ever reveal the surprise for April? Nope, but we're fixing to start on it because we technically haven't started on. We've only did the plans, Tractor Hyatt. We've only done the plans for April, and we actually start the process the last week of February, and it'll be revealed in April. I appreciate you asking. Thanks a lot. Let's see. Let me try to catch up on the comments here. Any Sidewinder? No, I never seen a Sidewinder. Yeah, those Cummings are bulletproof, he says. Thanks, Adrian. We appreciate you watching. They're a lot of fun. I saw the preacher in here. Hey, Hank, got a wrench in the battery. Yeah, it'll start. Yeah, I'm telling you, Pastor, it's crazy. Literally, the only thing I used, if you haven't watched that video that we released last night, go back and watch it. We got the only thing I used a Crescent wrench to pop off the fuel line, and I used a screwdriver to jump the starter. That's it. It's crazy. And that thing's been sitting. Oh, I'm trying to think if I used I used a Crescent wrench to tighten the battery terminals. That's it.
That's all you ever use most time, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy of how. I mean, it's been sitting there. I don't know, 10 years maybe. So it hasn't really been sitting that long. But 10 years, that's a long time, I would think. Country says Oliver. We're going to do some. I don't know what you mean by that. You're obviously talking about the Oliver tractor, or I think you're talking about olive oil. But yeah, we were talking about that earlier, where I'm going to get Sonny to take the Oliver down there with a landscape rake, and then I'm going to follow behind him with a box blade to clean up my driveway a little bit. The new driveway that we cut. Hey, Gina Hamilton. Glad you can make it. Oh, Gina's downstairs. Why don't you come up here and be part of the show, babe? Mm-hmm. Anyway, mice usually eat the wires. Yeah, Bill, that's another thing. So when I climbed up into the cab of that machine, it was a bunch of acorns in there, but it was no mice. So that's why I'm thinking that it was kind of weird how that one didn't get it. And I looked all through the engine compartment and stuff like that, because the fire truck, man, it had rats all over it. Still drinking Mountain Dew. Yeah. So actually, this is water. The older I get, I can't be drinking Mountain Dew at night. Keep me up all night and all that good stuff. Anyway, old Jay. Jay's been ice skating. I've been seeing up there. It's hockey rink he's got going on up there. But anyway, so Sonny, what's our plans tomorrow? We're not getting any rain tomorrow. So what are we doing tomorrow?
And clear out those spots down there.
We're gonna make that low water crossing.
Fix that. Yeah, we got to fix that.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys a question. All right, we got 49 people on here. Hopefully someone gives me an answer. So I need some answers from you guys. I want to do a low water crossing. So what I think I want to do, here comes Gideon. What I think I want to do is, okay, you got right now the area is all muddy in the road. So what I think we're going to do is dig out that mud with the bulldozer. Now this is what I don't know what to do. Should I add sand and then gravel? Or should I just add gravel and then dirt on clay type on top? So how should I do that? Let me get you guys' opinion on that. Let me get your opinion on that. Should I add sand first and then put the gravel and then right across the gravel? Emery says he loves that flashlight. I'm telling you, man, it was good when that O-light is awesome. So let me, what you got? And I know the chat's a few seconds behind. So I'll wait for some comments to roll across here, and I'll get your opinion on it. Because right now it's just a muddy, sloppy mess.
Well, there's water on both sides.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's water on both sides, and then
when you trench it, just water's gonna come in.
But it doesn't run. It doesn't flow. It's just it's only a lot of water after a lot of rain, and then hey, buddy, and then look at Giddy. So let me see. Gravel will act as a drain, then sand on top. What are you driving over? Just trucks, sometimes tractors. Okay, so sand on top, Richard says. Rip wrap. Yeah, so Todd, I would, okay, So, Bill, a culvert pipe. I don't think the water doesn't flow. It's stagnant only when it rains because it's swamp type stuff. And then, yes, yeah. So we probably need to dig a ditch down the sides as well. But let's see. So I don't know if a culvert pipe would work because there's nothing flowing. Riprap. So Todd, we talked about riprap. I just don't have any. I've got gravel available. I've got gravel, sand, and clay available. I don't have riprap down. Let's see. Yeah, but riprap would definitely be the better option, I think. Gravel, then sand on top. Clay, then a few layers of stone. The Curse of Oak Island had clay, then layers of stone. I think gravel first and then sand. Yeah, okay, Jay. Yeah, Jay, because if I remember something, Jay, you made a corduroy row or whatever they call those things when you laid down some stuff in your woods up there. Yeah, riprap is expensive. Does the water flow there? No, James, the water doesn't flow. Like I say, I know this chat's behind, so sorry about that. Yeah, James, we talked about that. We're going back in March. James Sears. We're going back in March after hunting season to the fire truck. Let's see. Just that order, gravel. Yeah, so gravel before sand, then maybe concrete. Yeah, so that's what we'll do then. Then we'll add gravel and then sand. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, I appreciate y'all's help because I've been talking about it, and I've been, me and Sonny's been talking about what's the best option. Me and Gina's been talking about what's the best option. You need something that can drain the water on the lowest layer. Then gravel is all I would put. Yeah, maybe I'll just add gravel, not put any sand on top of it. Then just gravel and sand so Gina can pull you out. Ha ha, Bob. Ha ha. Oh, Bob, quit giving me a hard time, Bob. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that'd be awesome if I could asphalt it all through there, wouldn't it? But then I could see the deer tracks on the blacktop. But there was something I was going to say about that. Oh, so we're taking the dozer and we're cutting the wood, the road through the woods and all this stuff. And I'm following Sonny in the truck. And yeah, I have been known maybe once or twice to get my truck in a position where it shouldn't be, So Sonny has to make kind of a detour to come back around. And so Sonny, what you pull me out. I appreciate you. So basically what I'm telling you is Sonny pulled me out.
You ain't gonna like it when you get the bill.
And all we had was cargo straps.
It worked.
It worked though, because I put 2 cargo straps on it and it wasn't stuck too bad. And of course the dozer obviously didn't. The dozer didn't even know that the truck was stuck, to be honest with you. But yeah, so Sonny pulled me out, cut a couple trees. Because what happened was these 2 trees, I was trying to fit my truck in between these 2 trees, and they were offset. So let's see, instead of they were offset like this. So as I was trying to make the turn, I couldn't make the turn because of the offset of the trees. And my truck is 8 foot wide, or my truck's probably 5.5 foot wide. The trees were probably 7 foot wide.
Well, you're going in the woods like that. You need a buckle joint.
I know, articulate it. I need to articulate it like that. And I said, well, and that's the thing about it is Sonny was in there with that dozer. And so I was like, well, he got the dozer in there. Well, I forgot, that dozer turns 90. Yeah, you just spin that dozer on a dime. So it wasn't no problem whatsoever for the big old bulldozer, but not so much for the old Ram. But yeah, I may go get stuck on purpose and have the Oliver pull me out just to make the video, or maybe I will stage it. No, I'm just kidding. We don't do it. Gina don't let me stage stuff on the channel. So, but anyway, yeah. So we've had some fun. We've had some fun. Last couple of days have been pretty fun. Getting to spend time. Only getting to see them once, maybe twice a year. And so it's always good. Zero turn, you could turn around in a phone booth. Yeah, no kidding, Jay. But anyway, it's been a lot of fun having them down. It's been a lot of fun getting a lot of work done on the dozer, even though the weather's been crappy. But other than that, there's nothing to show. It ain't like they can come down here and be tourists because we are close to the beach, but They actually lived on the beach for a couple years, 3 or 4 years, something like that, like that. So I mean, they don't care about that. They lived on the beach there. I need floater tires. You don't need stage. Yeah, Tony, I'm telling you, man. It's yeah. Then Carmen would bite you, and you would get stuck if I staged it. How many hours have we put on the Dozer so far? Not many. 20, 25,
30.
Yeah,
no
20,
30.
Yeah, 25, 30, something like that. And the reason being is because the reason being, Travis, is because the first week I had it, I personally only put a couple hours on. I probably put 10 hours on it, and because I'd work it like 2 or 3 times because I was waiting for Sonny to get here, and then Sonny got here, was putting the rest of the hours on, but it's been raining. And every time we turn around, it rains. So he'd work. I give him a hard time about working an hour, stopping an hour, but today we worked from like 9 to 2, and it started raining, something like that, and then Sunday, it didn't run it Sunday and Saturday. I busted a hydraulic line on it Friday, and they came out Monday to fix it. So Saturday and Sunday it sat there, but it was easy repair. I mean, man, I'm telling y'all, it's crazy because I was pushing this thing. I was pushing this. Let me tell you, this is crazy stuff, y'all. I'm in the woods 3 hours that morning, literally in the deep woods, cutting stuff. And I'm like, cut, no problem. Getting trees down, going over crap everywhere, no problem. Then I get back to what I call my lower field. And I'm in the middle of this field, not a tree nowhere around me. And I'm pushing up brush. And I caught one limb that got caught on the blade, snapped back. Well, as I kept going forward, I was fine. But what happened was, as I rolled that pile of debris up, well, after I got to the point where I needed it to be, I backed up. And when I backed up, that hose caught the connecting part right there. I got it on video. It'll be in a video that we release here soon. But I'm like, really? No, I've been in trees all morning and not break nothing,
That's the way it goes.
And so I did that, and then the guy came out, he replaced the hose, and then he left. And then
Go ahead and tell it.
No, I'm not. 10 minutes, 20 minutes. How long?
Probably 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, 20 or 30 minutes later, ding dong over here. Tony, will it start battery fun? How about you, Tony? Appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. All right, yeah, I'll buy. The 310 fund is going. Oh, by the way, the 310, we haven't worked on that. We won't start working on the 310 until March because we got the Dozer here. But anyway, 20 or 30 minutes later, the mechanic, the field tech has already left, and Sonny's pushing up that right beside the pile where I broke mine on Friday. Monday,
Stowed over the blade and
same
snapped right
thing.
down on it.
And I called the guy up, and I was like, "Nah, dude, you ain't gonna believe this, man." I said, "We did the exact same thing again." And but I'm telling you, I'm not.
They're making fun of your Crescent Ranch.
Oh, don't be making fun of the Crescent Ranch.
That's one thing you got.
Yeah. But thanks for that super chat, Tony. I appreciate it, buddy. That's going to go to every super chat that I get actually does go back to the channel. We buy batteries and fuel and everything else we can for that. But anyway, what was that? Oh, so I called the field tech, and he was like coming out, and so I'm not getting paid by H&E. I'm not. They didn't give me a discount. They don't even know. I doubt they even know I'm a YouTuber, but I can't say enough about H&E Equipment Services, man. Out of the one I got is Dothan, but from what they told me, they had 100. I think he said 120 locations or something like that.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but dude, I'm telling you, those guys in Dothan, they've been awesome. Like I said, I've had to deal with them for twice for those hoses, and they just been really come right out, dude. And they're a really, really good bunch of people. Emery wants to know what the metric. I like the metric Crescent wrenches, man. They do a lot better than the standard ones. Oh, yo, Phil Tech super chat. Yeah, that's right. Oh man. So, when will the crescent? Somebody sent me a picture the other day, and it was the crescent wrench. It was a crescent wrench and hammer combo thing. It was kind of funny. What's your favorite vehicles on your YouTube channel? All my tractor videos are my favorite. I love my tractor videos. So those will it start videos are fun, but I prefer tractor all day long, all day, every day. Let's see. Yeah, that's right, Justin. The good thing about those crescent wrenches, they're hammers, they're crescent, they're vice grips, they're everything. You know what I mean? I love them. I love them. Looking at a Massey Ferguson garden tractor, and what do we need to look for? Gary, here's the thing. I think all tractors are good tractors. If I was you, I'd go to Louisiana Tractor Works and Projects. He drives a Massey, a small Massey that you'll probably get some good information on. If you're going to buy a new and look at dealer support is what I would tell you. But of all the brands out there, Massey's probably my least favorite. Nothing personal, Gary. And if you buy one, I'm sure you'll get a good one, and you'll get one, that you like or whatever. But for some reason, I just don't like them, So if you need Oliver parts, try a place out of Crescent. Hi, Emery. So I get all my parts from TractorJoe.com. That's who I bought all my. Is Jay leaving? Did Jay say he had to go? See you later. Yeah, take care, Jay. God bless you.
Does Sonny have any vintage tractors?
Yeah, tell him about your tractor. What do you got? What kind of tractor you got?
Yanmar.
Yanmar.
Oh yeah, Yanmar 1300. It is pretty good for yard work,
Yeah, I've got a video on it.
I got turn plows, brakes, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mower.
Yeah. Is it got a but I was thinking mid mount, but it's a pull behind. It's a finishing mower.
Yeah.
Brian says hello.
Hey Brian, thanks for stopping in, but appreciate you. Emery, the owner's my great uncle. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's pretty cool that they have some Oliver parts. But Tractor Joe's have been really, really good to us. They sent us. I got to know those people when I was working on the Oliver. They're super nice people. I like them a lot. But I'm sure your great uncle is an awesome dude too. Let's see. But I was talking about something. Let's see. Oliver and JD are my favorite. Those Olivers are. It's been a pretty awesome tractor. Oh, your Yanmar. That's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
So I did a video on his Yanmar. That's another video you're in.
You did at the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, that's been 2 years too, probably.
Yeah.
I would think so. Because we didn't see. I didn't come up there during 2020. I came up there for Thanksgiving.
Did you do it when your mom was in the hospital? When you did it?
No, because she was at the house.
Right back. Yeah.
So,
be a while.
But Picture does. But James says he's seen pics of. The first video comes out on the 19th of February, I think. James Sears. I heard that John Deere built the Yanmars. Mark, I think it might have been the other way around. I think Yanmar built some John Deeres, if I'm not mistaken. At least the engine's on. Maybe it was TYM, but maybe it was Yanmar. I can't remember. There's so many. They're all intertwined with each other. You know what I mean? TYM builds some Mahindras. Mitsubishi builds some stuff.
What's the Dozer video?
Yeah. So 19th of February, I think, is our first Dozer video. But then they come out after that. They just you drink them from a fire hose after that point because we're making a lot of videos. I think we've done 8, maybe 7, but I think we've done 8 videos of that. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. JD has a Yanmar engine. There you go, Bill. Appreciate it. But so it's that old Yanmar. If you go back and look at some of my older videos, I've done a video on it. It's pretty cool. You guys should get a McCormick Deering tractor. McCormick. We talked to the McCormick guys at the National Farm Machinery Show.
Grace's comment.
Not yet. Let's see what. Let me look for Grace's. Are you ready to tell us a secret, Sylvan? Okay. Yes, Miss Grace. So we're waiting until April. Any suggestions are on having timber cut off my land? So Ronnie, we had I don't know where you're at, Ronnie, but take care, Mike. We'll see you, buddy. Timber. Oh, Ronnie, yeah. So the timber prices in our area have hit rock bottom. So I would say if you can wait and see the prices go back up, I would wait. But if you need to get them cut, get them cut. We had 73 loads of pine taken off our property 4 years ago, and we got a good price for it. That's back when 2x4s were like $2 or something. Now 2x4s are like $8, $9 a piece, and your truckloads of timber are rock bottom. I mean, I'm talking literally, you get $50 for a load of load of timber, depending on what kind of wood you're getting. But I mean, I don't know if that's the price or not, but it is really, really, really rock bottom where we live. But I will add a caveat that by saying a lot of the timber that we had in our area was damaged by Hurricane Michael. So that probably is a huge factor as well. How about you, Joe? Good to see you, buddy. But you're in Arkansas, yeah. So that's what I would say, Ronnie. I would say get a guy to come cruise your timber and see, because it depends on how much you have too. So if you have only a couple acres, some big companies won't come out and they won't do it because the job's not big enough. But there's small operations that will go out and they'll get it for pulpwood and things like that. But I would just have a guy come out and cruise your timber and see. I mean, they do that for free, and they'll tell you how much it would, an estimate on how much it would cost. I mean, how much it would be. But I'll tell you this, Ronnie, and then for those of you that's never, for those of you who may or may not have ever had timber taken off your property, it's going to look like a war zone when they're done. I'm talking, man,
well, that's the problem down there we have with all them ruts.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's so soft.
Yeah.
So that water stands in.
Yep. Our photos posted of you driving the.
I think she means the Dozer.
Maybe the Dozer, Miss Grace. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, fella, but remembering he's on the last video with us. So I'm sorry. Who's the fellow beside you? I can't. Tommy is probably tractor. Yeah, we've been talking about. Sonny has a Yanmar 1300. I think it is.
Yeah.
What is that? 25 horse. What is that?
No, it's 15 horse.
Oh, it's small.
Small.
Yeah, small. Yeah, it's a small tractor.
That's
But
Sonny sitting beside you.
yeah, Sonny is sitting beside me. Yeah.
He asked, you
But
know.
he's not. And see one on your last. No. He hadn't been in a Will It Start video, but I want to take him on one. Maybe we'll get to one while he's here. And but here's the problem with Sonny, right? So Sonny, Sonny is. I mean, you put him in a video and he becomes famous, right? I don't want to put that burden on you.
No, don't.
You know what I mean? I want him to be able to go into the Rural King or to the Cracker Barrel and eat in peace, or shop in peace.
That's
but
right.
He's just so famous, and so people just bug him.
I'm just retired, and I want to lay back.
Oh Lord. Yeah, Brutal Bob, I'm telling you, it's the truth. It's the truth, man. So that is a fact, Jack. Come on, Sonny. He says, "Come on, Sonny." Yeah, Sonny is. I'm telling you, man. The thing about Sonny is he wants to be so super famous that.
No, Hank. Hey. I love you like a son. If you keep on, I ain't gonna love you like a son.
Yeah. Brutal says he's glad he milled his own timber into lumber. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. If I had to do it all over again, when we when we remodeled our house, I would have got a sawmill right off the bat. And we would have done our own sawmill. So, but famous Sonny, they say. Got our vote, Sonny. But Miss Grace, let me tease you just a little bit more. We're actually going to start prepping we've already planned for the April surprise. But we're actually the wheels go in motion the last week of February. And that's when things start happening. And April, pow, the big surprise happens. I love it. I love it. And I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's going to be awesome. So it's going to be awesome. But anyway, well, listen, we appreciate you guys coming in. I know we had a lot to talk about. As always, just if you guys want to buy the Hamiltonville Farm merch, we got the farm focus thing in the description. Make sure you look at that. And then, of course, True Work is our work pants and work shirts and all that stuff. If you're interested in buying that kind of stuff, I'm telling you, I ain't trying to pitch all kind of stuff, but True Work, I wear them every. Gina,
Yeah.
do I wear them every?
Every day.
I wear them every day. I'm not kidding. I wear them every day. And of course, you can get your Hamiltonville Farm merch. That helps support the channel. Everything y'all buy off our links goes right back. 100% goes back into the channel. So we appreciate it. But anyway, Sonny will start snoring here in a minute. So
Getting close.
Anyway, God bless you guys. We'll see you next week. Take care. See ya.